Alright, now I'm going to use this piece that I just placed in here to sort of create a little 2D detail instead of using the 3D version of it, just to make it a little easier on myself. So I'm going to pick this guy and isolate it using the temporary hide isolate element. And then I'm going to turn on the wireframe mode so I can kind of see everything. What I want to do is kind of make a simplified version of this piece. This is the piece that goes in the wall, and then this stands out, and then this connects, right? So it kind of stands out from the wall. So let's go ahead and do that. I'm just going to go to my annotate and detail line. And I'm just going to come in here and sort of draw over this thing fairly quickly. So I'll use thin lines, right? And I'll just come in and start over here and draw kind of, if it doesn't want to pick the endpoint, like it's not picking the endpoint, you can do SE for snap endpoint, and it will find that endpoint, right? And then hit escape, and I'm just drawing lines in, right? Probably do a rectangle here. Let's see if it'll, right? Do a rectangle for that one. And then again, just doing a line from there to there. Again, hitting SE if it's being picky about, wanting to snap. And then let's go ahead and do this guy. There, 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 and there. And then I can just pick, see, I could probably go up from here, pick all of those, and just mirror those, right, from there to there, flip them over there. And then you get the point. You can finish that off, but let me go ahead and reset my temporary hide isolate, and then I'll hide the element I was just using to draw that guy from, so you can kind of see it now, right? I could actually trim that and that, trim that and that, trim that. I'll have some overlapping lines, but I'm not going to worry about that too much right now, right? And then trim that and that, I guess. And then maybe one last line to finish this guy off, right? And then I've got kind of that piece all drawn out, as individual lines. Now, I can pick it and actually sort of group it together. So if I create a group right here, right, it'll create a little, let's call it point fastener, right? It'll create a little group, and now that's a little group. If I ungroup it, it takes it back to the regular stuff. You can also come in and go to component, you can go to detail group and create a group, right, and a model group, and click OK. And then you can add all these things to, but it only lets you pick them individually, which is a little annoying, right? So unfortunately you can't just go in and window, which I find. So you could add to the detail group everything you just drew, or you could draw it manually inside the detail group, right? So there's a couple of different ways to do this. I'll just go ahead and pick these real quick, and we'll look. Alright, I think I got everything, right, and finish. And so if we scroll down, you'll see groups, and we've got a detail group, right, and there's a group 1 and the point fastener. So really the first way is the quickest way to do it. So I'll just delete this one. Just delete that. delete it. Right, and then I can just drag this out and it'll give me that point fastener, and I can do whatever I want with it then, right? Have a couple of little extra things. So now that I've got this guy, I can place it wherever I want it, right? So we'll do that when we get back.